Former mayor of New York City, Rudy Giuliani. Mayor, this has been a tough week for all New Yorkers. In your time as mayor, I know that you laid to rest one too many NYPD officers. Just want to get your thoughts on what this week has been like.
I don't know that I've ever been more upset. The loss of police officers, to me, it has always been very, very hard. From the first one that I lost to the final group in 9/11, I was almost 100 police officers, and I was at their funerals. First, my sympathy and my great respect to that family, the wife, the parents. Oh my goodness, the brother-in-law. I don't know if you read his statement immediately in the newspapers, in the Post, in which the brother-in-law said, it made you cry. I'll be the father to your son. You deserve that because he lost something that can't be replaced. And I'll do the best I can because I love you.
Yeah.
He's also a cop. You see all those guys in uniform and women? They'll all be the kid's mother and father. They'll take care of that young boy. It was the hardest thing for me when I was the mayor to see those children left without a father or a mother. Even harder is something that didn't have to happen. I can sit here and tell you in my heart, 100%, that if I were mayor, this would not have happened. I think everyone in New York City knows that. This would not have happened.
Yeah,
the White House called one of the people who made it happen, Mayor Adams, for his inability to get the bail law reformed. He's had 3 years to do that. His political allies passed it. One of the most idiotic, moronic members of the New York State legislature, Carl Hastie, the speaker, said yesterday that punishment doesn't deter crime. Well, I'd like to suggest to the halfwit that punishment does deter crime. If this man were in jail, which he should have been, Officer Diller would be alive today.
You're absolutely right.
This is the kind of stupid, they're not just radical Marxists. They're ill-educated, uneducated morons. To say that is either you're a Marxist or you're really stupid.
Well, yeah, and you think about when you were in charge of the city, Mayor, punishment. People were punished. They went to jail. Crime decreased. The city,
that's where they're supposed to go. Yeah.
The city was safe, and yet it's a complete opposite. I want you to hear what Karine Jean-Pierre had to say yesterday. Again, finding a way to point fingers at Republicans. Take a listen.
Look, violent crime, and I'm just going to be really clear about here. I'm going to be careful about saying anything about 2024, but violent crime surged under the previous administration, which repeatedly attempted to cut the COPS program, all of their budgets targeted that key funding for the police, and congressional Republicans just proposed doing it again. So this is a president, this is a Biden-Harris administration, have done the polar opposite, taking decisive action from the very beginning to fund the police and achieving a historic reduction in crime under his leadership.
Did she just suggest?
I mean, there you're talking about a pathological liar who works for a pathological liar. The New York Democrats defunded the police $1 billion. Never been restored. Police department is the lowest it's been in my adulthood, including during the time I was U.S. attorney. Remember, I was U.S. attorney here for 6 years before I was mayor. I know a little about crime. This is the lowest it's ever been. This mayor is pathetic. And to call him, that nitwit there called him.
Yeah.
And she had the president call him and offer condolences. He should have lectured him for being responsible for the murder of this police officer by not changing the bail laws. Biden probably didn't even know who he called.
Yeah.
I mean, they are incredible. They're almost like a group of criminals in the White House. They work on behalf of criminals, no doubt about it. The Democratic Party right now, all throughout the country, city by city, where you have a Democrat mayor and a Soros-purchased prosecutor, which is what we have, is working for the criminal and against the honest person, black, white, brown, whatever color you are. And it is outrageous